Hello and happy birthday to us, the Ugly Art Club. This, of course, is Kristen. And if you didn't know, September is our birthday month. We are celebrating being a part of this creative community for 4 years now, which is crazy. It seems so crazy, 4 years. Anyway, we created this paper origami fortune teller. Now, I am for sure going to be kind of sharing my age, but didn't we all make these when we were a kid? Oh my goodness. Yes, I can't even tell you how many of those I folded and used and we played out at recess. So, anyways, if you don't remember how to fold it, Dee Dee, bless her heart, made us a video on how to fold up our paper origami fortune tellers. So, I will make sure to grab the link and put that down below in the little description so you can find it. But otherwise, we are just celebrating this birthday month by providing kind of fun, creative projects using our little fortune tellers. And so I did, my first one was one that I added the prompt, Scrappy Doo. Again, maybe a little throwback to the Scooby Doo. So I am starting off this little project with a little Scrappy Doo. And putting a few paper pieces together and then letting it kind of dictate and lead wherever I might be going. Now here, I'm going to move you for a moment because we got to talk about this little Jenga stack over here. I just wanted to make sure to share, again, if your piles are deep in your studio, have no fear. You are amongst the best here of the studio piles. So I did manage to pull that out without toppling the whole thing. So we'll get back to some creating. This vintage green lace I did get from another artist here in town. She was de-stashing her bit and scored this. It was spectacular. I love, love, love. I mean, well, if you know me, you know I already love green, so it was a win-win. But look at how spectacular that lace is. I just loved it. So I am back to the little fortune teller here, and if you didn't notice, I probably have been kind of changing the orientation so that I wasn't always maybe picking that same, ending up in that same number little category. And I decided, it did say add water. I thought, ooh, I don't know. Sometimes things reactivate with water, and so I thought, oh, I want to save just a little bit. So that is a little bit of matte medium that I am putting onto the paper, and we'll get that dry just a little bit because I didn't want to lose some of the color that was on that little scrappy piece. And here is my very dirty paint water, and I really was hoping that maybe it was going to stain my paper, but you can see it really did nothing. So I was like, well, what the heck here? This was supposed to transform my little piece, adding the water. So as long as it is still wet, I am using a little bit of Brusho. That is the dark brown. I do really like that one. So we'll get that dry. So again, I can keep going and create just a little bit more. And you can see I changed the orientation there again. We'll just switch it just a couple times just so that I, again, didn't remember quite maybe where I was at and could pick a new number. And again, I added a few, like we left blank spaces in the fortune teller for you to add some of your own prompts. And so again, I'm just using whatever the little fortune teller is telling me. And I had to use my Tim Holtz little tiny stapler. I don't even know. You can't even imagine how much crap I have gotten. I just got that. Like, hello, where have I been? Why did I not own one of those before? I don't know. But I would say it was tremendous. And I did really, really like the little tiny staples on this piece. So, love ya. Yes. Oh, and I had a blank space there. So thank goodness I wasn't picking on that one. And now I'm trying to find, I was thinking maybe I had some words that were hanging out. So I'm kind of digging around. And that little tiny scrap, I feel like maybe it was a snippet, that white space off of a photo. And I went and ran that through the typewriter. So we just add the words right directly on to that little piece, and we'll just grab the little tape and just go ahead and tape that right on down. And I'm trying to decide. And don't you, I mean, it's at some point what's all on there. You just cheat, right? You just opened up the fortune teller and you just picked whatever you wanted. Wasn't that part of the game as well? Like I feel like you knew which number you definitely wanted, and you knew who you didn't want. I mean, because we were all picking who we were going to marry, right? Weren't you? Your newest boyfriend. That was what was on the fortune teller, baby. So I picked words anyway here now that we are just have our fortune teller just wide open so we can just pick and choose as we want. And we'll get these added. That was just a little piece of scotch tape. And again, just wanted to take a little bit of that paper pulp back off of the back just so that part of it was transparent or a little bit more transparent. And we'll kind of hide that little edge and just trim off the top just a little bit here. Super fun. And I noticed that there were words on the back of that vintage pick. How cool was that? Yeah, super cool. And just to finish things off, I don't necessarily need my little fortune teller here, but I've got you can see my super fancy bag of washi tape. We're just going to go ahead and add just a couple pieces of washi tape just to, again, kind of hide a couple edges and provide a little bit more interest. Yeah, I hope, I haven't even talked about, I will link. So you need to sign up for our newsletter, actually, to get your own little fortune teller. So I will make sure to include a few links for you. And if you have had a good time, yeah, please sign up for our newsletter. We share information and when the doors will open again, so you could come and join us and be a part of this wonderful creative community. And thanks so much for watching today. I had a blast using the fortune teller. And again, thanks so much for watching.